That's all we need.
What is it?
A feed bill reminder. I was hoping they'd put it off to next month.
Well, can you not just talk to them about it?
And say what? It's not their fault I've been off work, is it? We'll just have to find the money.
Well, I could always do a few extra hours at the pub.
It'll take more than a few extra hours.
Well, every little helps.
Yeah, and that's why you're more used to us here. You know, more shifts just means more disruption. The family needs to come first.
Well, if I explain the situation to Diane, I could maybe...
I said no! Look, we'll sort it somehow, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Sorry.
Tell Donna we'll be along to see her again soon. Oh, hello, look! Eh? We've made the front page.
Go on, let's have a goose. Go on.
Oh, are you still out from Sarah tonight? What? Oh, yeah, no problem. She's looking forward to it.
You all right?
Yeah, I was just trying to get something to eat before work, but I've given up.
Stay away from them till they found you. They're on the cadge.
Hey, someone's in the money.
I hope you haven't been dipping into that till.
No, they're my tips.
Oh, not bad, yeah. I usually found that the lower the top, the bigger the tips.
You saving up for something?
Or funding another one of Andy's vendors.
Well, you can't keep anything secret around here, can you?
Hope you've had him grovelling ever since.
Yeah, something like that.
2 pints, half juice.
Please.
I got an advance off Diane.
Just for extra hours?
No, she's going to take a little bit out of my wages each week. I thought it would tide us over.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're in this together, aren't we?
Well, go and put it in the account straight away then. Thanks.
Oh, someone's on a mission. You all right? Bit early for you, isn't it?
But I've already started on the wine, if you must know. Courtesy of Matthew.
Oh, aye. What does he want?
No, he helped me win a new client. We're celebrating.
Making a bit of a habit of that, isn't he? Being your knight in shining armour.
We're just mates, Chaz. Even Matthew needs someone to confide in.
Matthew, right. He's tighter buttoned than a vicar's fly.
But not when you get to know him.
Go on, then. What juicy gossip you got on King Cool?
He told me in confidence.
Yeah, right. So you know nothing. I'm warning you, Katie. You thought Grayson was bad.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I can handle it.
She's looking forward to it, aren't you, darling?
Yeah, me too. It beats working.
Well, it's all right for some.
I'm going to take her up to Lisa's.
Oh, she'll enjoy that.
Yeah, I'll bring her back for lunch.
Right then, darling. See you later on.
Be a good girl, yeah?
Sure it is, aren't you? Say bye.
Bye.
See ya. Come on, Sarah, it's time to go.
But I don't want to.
Well, you can finish that at home. Let's have a look at what you've been doing. Who's that?
Mummy.
Is she crying?
Yes, because of Daddy.
Let's have a look. That time Andy beat me up, Jo went to hospital with sore ribs. She said she fell, but I know he hit her.
No, he wouldn't.
He hit me? I told you he went mad.
Yeah, but he wouldn't hit a woman, Sam. He loves her.
I asked her if he'd done it and she said he hadn't. But she was lying, I could tell. She's right scared of him.
But you can't go around accusing people of stuff like this. It's really serious.
I wouldn't say out if I weren't sure, but I am. You've seen Sarah's drawing.
But that could just be a row. Everybody has arguments.
If you don't believe me, ask Jo yourself. If Sarah were mine, I wouldn't want to live in there.
Did you have a good time? Yeah. Yeah, you go through there and I'll bring you drink in. You okay?
Has Andy been knocking you about?
What? No, who's been saying that?
Sarah?
That's just a picture.
Sam said you had to go to hospital.
Yeah, I had an accident and Sam knows that.
He don't believe you.
You know what Sam's like? He had a crush on me. He's made it all up.
Sarah's noticed something, Joe.
Well, nothing's going on here.
Look me in the eye. Has Andy hurt you?
No.
I need to know for Sarah's sake. I'll take this into her.
Wasn't long after he came out of prison and he'd had a really rough time and he did hit me, but it was only the once and I completely asked for it. It was all my fault.
Whatever you did, he shouldn't have hit you. Why are you making excuses for him?
Because it's all in the past now. We're okay. I mean, you saw him this morning. It's fine, we're fine.
Why did you stay with him?
Because I love him. Being here with him, it's all I've ever wanted. I can't walk away from this.
Did Sarah see him hit you?
No, she probably just heard us rowing.
I don't want her living here if this kind of stuff's going on. What if he hits you again, Joe? What if he hits her?
He won't. I've told you. I'd never let anything happen to her. I love her like she's my own. I care for her and I protect her, and if I thought she was in any kind of danger, I'd be begging you to take her now. But she's happy, like me and Andy. And this is her home, and this is where she belongs. Hiya.
All right. Where's my special girl? Hey, there you are. Have you missed me? I've missed you too. Hey, do you want to go to the swings? Do you? Come on, let's go and get you ready. Oh, good girl. Come on.
See? She's not scared of him. She adores him and he loves her to bits.
Anything happens to her, I'll have her out of here like a shot.
Nothing's gonna happen, I swear. So you don't need to worry.
You better be right. Coffee to go.
Please?
What?
Coffee to go, please. Manners cost nothing.
What happened with Joe on the picture?
You could try starting with hello.
Just tell me what she said.
It's kid stuff. There's nothing in it.
And you believe it?
Well, all I know is I've had a chat with Joe and everything's cool. You know, Sarah's always doing stuff like that. If it's not monsters, it's trolls. Kiddies' fairy stories are enough to frighten anyone.
Yeah.
Oh, look, you're a dad, Sam. You know what kids are like.
And I know there's more to it.
Just accept it, will you? I know you've got a soft spot, but...
It's not that.
Drop it, Sam.
Chicken.
Hiya. Right, sit down. This is almost ready.
Starving. You know, I'm that hungry. I could eat 2 scabby sheep. What's this?
Sarah's drawing.
Don't we normally put them up on the wall?
Yeah, not this one.
Well, don't let her say that. What's up with it anyway?
That's you and that's me. Guess that's how she sees us. And it breaks my heart, Andy. You've been really quiet since dinner.
I wonder why.
Look, try not to take it to heart.
How am I meant to take it? My own daughter thinks I'm a monster.
No, she doesn't. She's just seen a few arguments, that's all.
She's definitely picked up on something.
Yeah, well, you know what kids are like. They're sensitive. It's probably my fault. I shouldn't have cried in front of her. It's not fair. Talk about being a rubbish parent.
You're a brilliant parent.
Do you want me to talk to her?
No. Don't, it might make things worse.
I won't let her see me blubbing again, I promise.
What if she's drawn something like that at school? Someone might have seen it.
No, it was a one-off. It was only Debbie that saw it.
Debbie?
Yeah, well, that's where she was. She drew the picture when Debbie was minding her, but I promise you she thought naught of it. She thought it was about me losing the goats. Look, try and forget about it, OK? Andy, it's well past her bedtime. Same again.
Oh, that would, but it'll only lead to a shed full.
Don't they look cute?
And she's drawn the most gorgeous picture.
Andy, you should be getting a room. Come on, Sarah, time for beddy buys.
Oh, let me have a look at your picture first.
Go on. Show Debbie what you've drawn. Who's in it?
Mummy, Daddy and Sarah.
Yeah, doesn't Mummy look very beautiful and happy? Yeah, she does.
You are very clever. Wonder where she gets it from.
Well, it's definitely one for the kitchen wall, eh?
Right, I better be going. Good night, Sarah.
See ya.
At least you'll kill us for being late.
It's not our fault that the dog is a dead lady. Oh, give us 2 minutes. Rodney!
You all right?
I'm not talking to you.
Whatever.
Why can't you just say you'll help Joe?
I'm not Wonder Woman. And Joe's denying that there's a problem, so what can I do?
She needs a friend.
Well, I'm not her friend, Sam. I'm just a person that's grateful to her for bringing up my kid, end of.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't help if it were you being bashed about.
As long as Sarah's all right, it's all I'm bothered about. Whatever goes on between Joe and Andy is their business.
But she's dead scared. And I can't believe for someone who's supposed to be clever that you can't see it. What?
Absolutely unbelievable.
I know. It's a nice one of David, but Nicola, she looks a bit witchy.
Which is the word?
What are you going to do the readings tomorrow?
I'll sleep on it for now. Belle. Thanks.
You're welcome. Why are some people just so horrible, Sam?
I don't know. But we'll get what's coming to him one of these days.
Now then, what are you looking at me like that for? Yeah.
Do you want me to break your nose?
No, but listen, I'll lend you 50 quid. It won't go amiss if you're offering, mate.
Well, surprise, surprise, I'm not.
Oh, go on, Debs, I'll pay you back.
No, you won't, 'cause I'm not going to lend you it.
Why not?
Probably because I'll never see it again.
Why'd you have such low opinions on me, love?
Comes with experience, Eli.
Yeah, well, you do now for my self-esteem. I'll get that.
If that's somebody wanting a taxi, they're out of luck. Grandad hasn't showed up yet.
I'll take it.
No thanks. I'd quite like the taxi back in one piece.
Look, I'll tell you what I can do for you, Debbie. I'll prove myself, love.
Oh, please don't.
Look, there's no need to thank me, right? 'Cause I've got it all under control. I'm not going to let you down this time.
That car's still crying after its mother.
Oh, I feel dead sorry for them when you're taking them away from their mums.
You're too soft, you. That's your trouble. I thought I'd get a brew before I got the grain in. I still can't believe it, you know. It's going to be 4 us before long. It's exciting, isn't it?
I just wish you hadn't told so many people, and especially not her, not at this stage.
Yeah. I said I'm sorry, didn't I? You were right. I should have just go sit with you first, but I couldn't help it. It's the best news I've had all year. I wanted to tell the world.
Well, look, I better go. Get her ready for playgroup. Come on, missus. I haven't got long.
Joe,
If you're going to apologise, you're wasting your breath.
look, I know I said a few things in the heat of the moment yesterday, but it's only because I'm thinking about Sarah. This baby isn't going to make your problems vanish overnight.
What has it got to do with you?
It's got everything to do with me. She's my kid.
Yeah, when it suits you.
I just don't want her to get pushed aside while you and Andy play happy families.
Well, I'll tell you what, Debbie. If that concerned about Sarah, why don't you go and pick her up from playgroup now? If you don't think we're looking after her properly, go and take her. She's yours.
I was just saying, I didn't...
Oh, you think you're so smart, don't you? You think you've got all the answers. Well, you haven't got a clue.
Right, well, there you go, love. One taxi safe and sound as promised, that.
Wonders never sees. Ow.
You done?
Nothing, it's fine.
Let me see.
No,
Mate.
Eli, will you just get off me?
Hey, who's getting at you? Tell me who it is. I'll go and sort 'em out for you right now.
It's nothing. Will you just leave it?
It don't look like nothing to me, Debbie, and this ain't about money, love.
Well, that's observant of you.
Do you know what? I'm trying to help you out here, but I can't if you don't tell me.
It's Sarah.
Oh, what's happened?
Nothing. Nothing. It's just, you know, when Joe and Andy have had this baby, she's going to be in a proper family. Her own family, but she's my kid.
Yeah, we know she is. We know. We all understand why you did what you did back then. No one's blaming you, but this is how you feel, and maybe now's the time to start fighting for her, love.
I don't know how I feel. No, what if I'm wrong? Maybe I'm just not cut out for it.
Well, hang on, no, you've lost me now, love.
Oh, nothing. Nothing. Just forget I ever said anything.
Shall I tell you what I think?
Do I have a choice?
I think that Sarah's yours. She's a dingle, and she belongs with you no matter what it takes.
It's not as simple as that, you know.
Yeah, and it'll be even harder in a few years' time when you try to wrench her away from a little brother or sister. Do you think this is just going to go away then?
Even if I did fight for her, the courts would never take her off Andy and give her to me. Why would they?
Because you're a mum.
Yes, and they're a happy, stable family. I don't know how to be a mum, do I? Any more than I did when I had her.
Knock, knock.
What?
Any chance you can pick Louise up from the airport?
Nah, we're busy, mate.
No, it's fine. You let her go for her. Go on.
Right.
I'm sorry I missed the big announcement. How's Joe doing? I'm surprised you announced it this early.
So is she.
Oh, you didn't.
Well, I couldn't help it.
I'll have to pop up and see how she's doing. She kind of had time to get used to the idea yet.
I know. I have to make it up to her.
No, this one's on the house.
Thanks.
Only me. Just thought I'd pop in, see how you're doing.
Oh, just try to tidy everything up.
Won't let you to take 5 minutes. Has it sunk in yet?
No, not yet.
Bit surprised when I heard. I know you weren't too sure about babies before.
Yeah, well, things change, don't they?
I must say, I haven't seen Andy this happy for months.
Yeah, no.
Bit late to be making an announcement, though, don't you think?
Well, that wasn't me. It was Andy who got carried away.
I know, he told me. Came into the pub this lunchtime. I don't think he meant any harm. Typical bloke, doesn't think about these things.
Well, there's nothing I can do about it now. Everyone knows.
Don't you worry, pet. I'm here for you if you need me. Anytime.
Thanks.
Have fun, darling.
We're having cake for someone's birthday this morning, aren't you?
Hey, look at you. You have to bring some home for Daddy, won't you? I've got to skip down to get some feed.
All right, well, if you're back soon enough, why don't you pop in the Woolly and do the lunchtime shift?
Sounds like a date.
See you there.
See you later on. Bye-bye.
I need to talk to you.
Well, I'm a bit busy this morning.
It's important.
Well, I guess we could nip over there for a quick coffee.
Andy, I don't want to go to the cafe. We need to talk about this in private, okay? I don't want you to think I'm out to cause trouble, okay?
Why would I think that?
Well, I can't pretend it didn't hurt the way Joe broke us up, can I?
Well, that's all ancient history. I'm not going over all that again.
Maybe you're right. I told you what she was like then and you wouldn't listen. Looks like you're still not ready to hear it.
She's my wife. I'm not just going to sit here while you slag her off.
I'm doing this, Andy, because you and me meant something to each other once. I thought I ought to warn you what she's been up to, but seems I was wrong. But you chose her. You can sort it out for yourself.
Katie. Look, I didn't mean to upset you. It's just...
But like you said, there's no point digging up ancient history.
So what changed your mind?
Debbie Dingle.
You can't trust anything that little cow says.
Well, you better hope everyone else feels the same, Andy, because according to her, you've been beating Joe up. She wanted to know if you've ever hit me.
Well, I hope you put her straight.
But I tried. I told her you've never been violent with me, but I don't think she believed it. She seems to think you and Joe have been going through a difficult time. But I guess she got that wrong too, seeing as you're so keen to defend Joe.
Well, we have had a few rows lately, I admit that, but I'd never hit Joe. I'd never hit any woman. You've got to believe me.
I do, Andy, I do. But you know what this village is like. People always say there's no smoke without fire. But you've got to stop Joe before these rumours start spreading.
I saw you with Andy.
But I didn't realise we had to ask for your permission, Joe. We were married once.
Yeah, I'm hardly likely to forget that, am I?
What, are you saying you're still jealous?
Are you saying I've got reason to be?
I'm not like you, Joe. I don't chase after other women's husbands.
That's funny, because I'm sure Grayson was married before you got your claws into him.
But I don't expect you to understand about surrogacy, OK? You probably can't even spell the word.
I can spell bitch, though. I want to know what you're talking to Andy about.
I think he wants to talk to you about that himself. He's not very pleased with you. I'll leave it to him to sort it out.
What can I get you, sir?
I've not come for a drink. I've come for a talk.
Yeah, Katie said you had things on your mind.
Same again when you're ready, please, Joe.
Coming up.
You look like you've lost £1 and found a penny. Things not going too well up at the farm.
I thought you wanted to talk.
Not in front of her. I'll see you when you get home.
Oh, just a little ray of sunshine, isn't it?
Any chance of a coffee?
Yeah, sure. Help yourself, she'll still be hot.
Do you ever wish you were single again?
Why would I do that? I love Donna.
Yeah, but you must have your ups and downs.
Oh, yeah, plenty. Whoa, you know, every couple does. All that happy ever after stuff's just storybooks, isn't it?
I don't just mean rowing over the washing up, though. I mean, do you ever sometimes just think it was a big mistake getting married at all?
Once or twice, but I'll tell you what's worse. Sometimes I wonder if Donna's the one who's made the mistake. I worry that I'm not making her happy.
What'd you do about it?
If you love somebody, you work through it, don't you, together? I'm not pretending it's easy, though.
Yeah, but when you're single, you can just walk away from it all. When the going gets tough, it's time to get going. That used to be my motto.
Yeah, don't make you happy, though. And making up's the best part. I'm sure you and Andy will see that if you're going through a rough time at the moment.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'll just stop and chat, but table 5's waiting.
You're late.
I like to go for a walk. I had things to think about.
Guilty conscience?
I was going to ask you the same question.
Why should I feel guilty?
I saw you with Katie this morning. And when I tried to talk to her about it, she seemed very pleased with herself.
What are you trying to say?
I thought you chose me. Seems like you still can't stay away from her, eh?
You think there's something going on between me and Katie?
Why not? You accuse me of having affairs with everyone I speak to. I've got more reason to be suspicious over her.
That's ridiculous.
Is it? You know, sometimes I think you just chose me to punish her for what she did with Robert. You still haven't managed to get her out your system, have you?
There's nothing going on between me and Katie. We're talking about you.
Well, that doesn't make me feel any better. Because if it was Kate, you were probably slagging me off.
Well, after what you've been saying about me, you deserve it.
What are you talking about?
Don't try and play the innocent, Joe. I know exactly what you've been up to. I don't understand you anymore, Joe. You know how hard I've been trying to put things right between us, and all along you've been bad-mouthing me behind my back?
That's not true.
You told Debbie I've been hitting you!
I never meant it for it to come out like it did.
Stop lying!
Look, this is all because of that picture that Sarah drew. Debbie wanted to know why I was crying.
More lies!
Yes! I've told lies! Because I'm too ashamed to admit what's really going on.
Well, at least I've been trying to put things right. You just been trying to stir up trouble.
Why can't you see what you're doing to me?
Because I can see exactly what you're doing to us. That's why you went to Debbie. Because she's the only person who could back you up against me.
That's not true.
You've been cooking up a plan between you, haven't you?
No.
You're going to take Sarah away from me, aren't you?
Andy, stop it. You're hurting me.
Not until you tell me the truth.
Andy, stop it. I'm pregnant.
What?
I'm pregnant. I did the test this morning.
I can't understand how you're pregnant if you wouldn't stop taking the pill.
I missed one a few weeks back. Thought I'd be okay until I realised how late I was, so I did a test.
And it was positive.
Yeah. It was an accident, Andy. I'm sorry. Please don't be angry with me.
Angry? I'm thrilled. I tried to tell you this is what we needed, but you wouldn't listen to me. I know it's not how you wanted it, but you'll see that I'm right. Everything is going to be different now. Everything's going to be fine. Yeah. Leave that. You ought to be taking things easy.
You'll only moan when your washing doesn't get done.
Well, give me some credit. I know how to use a washing machine.
All right. Well, you can finish it off when I do my next shift then.
You're only supposed to be doing one a week. Now you're doing two in the same day.
Yeah, I know, but we need the money.
Well, I still think you need to relax more. Anyway, sit down and eat this.
I'm really not hungry.
I bet you didn't have any lunch at the pub, did you?
Yeah, I had some toast.
Well, that's not enough. You're eating for two now. There's no point in dieting. You'll be twice the size in a few months. Is that okay, or do you want to get something else?
No, it's fine, Andy. I'm just not used to you fussing over me like this.
Well, get used to it. This is how it's going to be until the baby comes.
I'm not ill. I'm pregnant. You won't even notice a bump for weeks yet, anyway.
But I know it doesn't stop us planning things, though. Do you want a tea or a coffee?
Coffee, thanks.
Right. Won't be a minute. Guess what I found in the attic? All Sarah's baby stuff. I mean, I guess we'll have to buy new if it's a boy, but...
You're getting a bit ahead of yourself, aren't you?
I'm just excited. And I know Sarah will be as well.
Oh, Andy, it's a bit too soon to tell her.
Why? She already told us that she wants a baby sister. Sasha Bunny Boo, remember?
It's just I don't want to tempt fate, and a lot can go wrong with early pregnancies.
Well, I learned that the hard way with Katie.
See? So you agree that we should wait until we know everything's all right?
Well, Dr. Abbott's having a surgery in the village today. Maybe we should go and see her.
Doctors don't do pregnancy testing anymore. And anyway, I've already done a shop one.
Yeah, but just have a check-up, though.
Look, I'm only a few weeks gone. Plenty of time for that next month.
Well, I'll book you an appointment. Just be on the safe side, eh?
Ta. Bet your Donna's glad to be home.
Seems to be. In fact, she saw police, decided to quit the police.
Hey. Bet that's a relief, mind. I know you're always worried about her being in dangerous situations.
Yeah. Yeah, things are definitely on the up.
You'll miss the money she brings in, though. Have you thought about taking in a lodger to make up the shortfall?
Not really.
Nicola's looking for somewhere to stay.
It'll be a long time before we're that desperate. Hey. Oh, yours is on the side.
Oh, thanks.
Things any better at home?
Don't tell us you and Andy have had another row.
Just the opposite. He's been fussing over us all afternoon.
Has it? Oh, see, I told you making it with the best part.
Yeah, I guess so.
You don't seem all pleased about it.
Oh, it's just I feel a bit under the weather, that's all. You don't mind if I take half an hour off later, do you? It's just Andy's fixed me a doctor's appointment.
You shouldn't be at work if you're ill.
Oh, it's nothing serious. I just haven't been sleeping too well.
Oh, well, slip away when you need to. Paul can manage on his own.
Thanks.
How have you been getting on with Andy?
Never better.
Really? Only he seemed a bit put out when I spoke to him.
Well, I guess I ought to thank you for all that marriage guidance, eh? Or maybe he's just grateful I won't sleep with his brother.
I need to talk to you.
What about?
Private.
Oh, okay, I was just going anyway.
You've been stirring up trouble for me.
Do you know what you mean?
You told Katie I've been hitting Joe.
You saying it's not true?
Well, not like you said.
So Joe must be lying then?
We'd had a row and it got a bit out of hand. We both had a few drinks. She got hurt, but it was an accident. We sorted everything out now. She knows that nothing like that will ever happen again.
Till the next time.
Debbie, it's not like that. Me and Joe are closer than ever. We started to make plans. We've got things to look forward to. If you start shooting your mouth off, you're going to ruin all that.
Thanks. Well, I could lend you some till things pick up.
Not while you're waiting for that make or break deal that could clean you out, man.
Look, I've explained what happened. Why won't you believe me?
Maybe I know you too well. I've got good reason not to trust you.
I know we've had our differences, Debbie, but I thought we sorted that. For Sarah's sake.
Oh, I'm glad that you mentioned her, because that's what really worries me in all this. Do you know what, Andy? If you and Joe want to knock bits off each other, that's your business. But I'm not going to let Sarah get caught in the crossfire.
Well, if you really want to help Sarah, stop spreading these rumours then.
Now you're really not making any sense.
Sarah's got a good life with us and it's going to get better.
And why should I believe that?
Because she's got a little brother or sister on the way.
What?
That's what we're so happy about. We've been trying for ages, now it's finally happened. We're going to be the proper family we've always wanted. So please, Debbie, don't spoil it for us.
Must be time for your appointment. Andy's here.
You know, I don't have to go for a while if you need me.
Don't be silly. We're not busy. He can manage.
You ready?
Yeah.
Ain't young love grand.
Must be the happy pills.
You're just out of order.
Look, if anyone asks why I'm here, just say it's because of a cold.
You are pleased about it, though, are you?
Yeah, of course I am, but like I told you, it's too soon to start announcing it. You know what the village gossips are like.
Look, don't worry. I promise I won't tell anyone. Anyway, I'm going to ask the doctor some questions.
Well, there's plenty of time for that. Look, Andy, don't be offended, but I'd rather just go in on my own right now.
Why don't you want me there?
There's just some things a girl likes to keep private. There's questions that I'd rather ask woman to woman, and I'd be embarrassed if you were there. Look, you said you were going to be supportive through this.
Yeah, of course. I'll leave you to it then. You will call me as soon as she confirms it, won't you?
Yeah, I promise.
Right.
Mrs. Ogden? You seem in excellent health.
Good.
You're very tense, though.
I've just got a lot on my mind.
Anything you need to talk to me about?
No, I think I'll have to get through this one on my own.
Well, come and see me again if it hasn't cleared up in a week or so. Although it does seem to be getting better already. You haven't coughed once since you've been in surgery.
Oh, well, it must have been one of those 24-hour bugs. Thanks, Doctor.
How did it go?
Said I'm in excellent health and there's nothing to worry about.
Brilliant. Auntie and Joe seem happy about something.
They're expecting the patter of tiny feet. Joe's pregnant.
This calls for celebration.
Oh, no, we said that we were going to keep it quiet.
But I want to tell everybody.
No, you can't. Look, Auntie, I need to talk to you, but not you. I need to tell you something in private.
Congratulations.
What's he on about?
Joe's pregnant.
There's no point hiding it anymore, is there? Joe's pregnant, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, a toast. The happy couple, Joe and Andy. Joe and Andy.
I suppose I better offer my congratulations.
Thanks.
I can't pretend we're ever going to be friends again, but I do hope it brings you two together.
Have you started thinking about names yet?
Oh, no, it's way too early for that.
Well, if it's a girl, Valerie's really nice.
Well, Eric, if it's a boy.
They certainly wouldn't want it turning out like you pair.
If it's a boy, we're definitely calling it Jack.
I'll just be a minute.
told you she shouldn't have had a drink.
Oh, stop fretting. I was always thrown up in early pregnancy. It goes with the territory. She'll probably start getting fancies next. Gherkins with pickles and jam. Coal with butter.
Great news, innit?
I'm not so sure.
Why can't you ever be happy for anyone?
Are you worried about Sarah? I haven't thought it through that far.
Oh, well, there's no worries there. Joe loves Sarah, everyone knows that.
Back in a minute. You gonna tell me what's going on?
Debbie, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Well, I can talk you through that bit. You just keep getting bigger and then 9 months later a baby pops out.
I didn't want it to end up like this.
Accident, was it? Yeah, that's how I ended up with his baby as well. Surprise is, though, you let a bloke who's beating you up get that close to you. You should have walked out the door the moment he hit you. Now you've just dug yourself in deeper.
No, I told you, it's not going to be like that anymore. Andy would never hit me now I'm pregnant.
Oh, right, so that's why you did it. At least I had the guts to give Sarah up. I'd never hide behind her.
That's not what I mean.
I don't think you know what you mean anymore. I've had enough of your games. You've either been lying to me or you're out your brain, but I'm warning you. Either way, I'm not going to let Sarah get dragged into this mess.
All right.
You all right? Oh, Sarah.
Yeah, she was fine when we got her to play group. She seemed dead good. This came in the post.
Oh, got a date for the scan?
Oh, no, that won't be for ages yet.
All right. I was looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, and you will. Anyway, we've got the farmer's ball to look forward to first.
Yeah. Did you fancy it? Haven't had a proper night in ages.
Yeah, too right.
I know you'll be on the lemonade all night. I don't mind drinking for two, though. Anyway, go on. Go on and get your feet up.
All right. See you later. Hey, I could get used to this. You're waiting on us hand and foot. You'll be peeling the scrapes next.
Fine by me. You shouldn't have to lift a finger while you're having this baby.
Be careful, I'll hold you to that.
I can go into Hotton if you like. Get us a DVD, we can curl up on the sea.
Oh, I wish I could, but I'm gonna have to get ready for work after this.
Well, I'll ring down if you want. Tell you not up to it.
No, why?
Well, it's not good for you, is it, working in a pub while you're pregnant?
Well, it's not gonna do us any harm, Andy. And no, we'll be glad of the money when the baby comes.
It's just with it being our first. I want to make sure we do everything right.
Oh, thanks so much for taking her.
You know I'm happy to help.
Right, well, I'll be at work if there are any problems, right?
Oh, no, she'll be fine with me, won't you? And what about you? How have you been?
Yeah, like I said, everything's been great at the moment.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be for the next 8 months. It's just a shame that pregnancies don't go on longer than that, eh?
Look, Debbie, I've got to get going, so you're going to take her or what?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, I'm just trying to help.
Yeah, no. Come on. Hi. Hey, babe.
Thought you were working today.
Oh, I told them I'd just do a few hours this afternoon.
Well, if you insist on doing so, I suggest you hurry up.
I've just dropped Sarah off with Debbie and then I had to pop to the doctor's on the way back.
Why, what's up?
Oh, no, nothing. Everything's fine. I just wanted to call in to check the date of my first scan, that's all. When I was there, I saw this.
Anger management?
Yeah, I just thought it was an idea that we could look into before the baby's born.
Why? Do you think I'm going to lose it again?
No, of course not. But it's you that's been saying that we need to do everything we can to make this work.
I know. And I'm not going to do anything to jeopardise it.
I know.
Then why do I need to go to some stupid class? I've got it under control already.
Oh, yeah, sorry I'm late. I had to go to the doctor's this morning.
Nothing wrong with the baby, I hope?
No, everything's fine. I just wish everyone would stop fussing over me.
I'd take advantage of it. When I was expecting Bernice, it was the only time I could get Rodney to pander to my every whim. He'd do anything I asked, especially if I wasn't feeling too hot.
Wish Andy would.
I thought he was excited about the baby.
Oh, yeah, yes. Everything's been brilliant since I told him I was pregnant.
So why are you still worried?
I'm just scared that once the novelty wears off, everything will go back to the way it was and nothing else will have really changed.
Of course it will. You'll have a new baby to deal with for a start. I know you're nervous, but Andy loves you to bits and you're giving him the family he wants so much. You're bound to be stronger after that.
Got a customer.
go inside.
I told her to mind the bar and avoid the heavy lifting. I hope you're looking after her as well now she's pregnant.
Of course. I'll do anything for her.
I hope so. She seems really nervous about having this baby now.
Is that what she said to you?
She didn't need to, I can see for myself. She's worried. I just think you need to be doing everything you can to reassure her.
I am.
Good. She's been through a lot. She needs your support more than ever.
Edna, what's your idea of the perfect date? To be wined and dined or swept off your feet?
Neither. And I don't see why you need my advice on courting.
Hiya.
What's she been going on about today, Anne? She just told me I'm not doing enough to look after you.
That's not what I said.
I don't understand why you're talking to her at all. I told you things would be different.
Yeah, but you haven't actually done anything about it, have you?
You're on about the anger management thing again, aren't you?
Andy, it's not that I don't trust you. I just don't want to have to worry all the time. It's not good for me or the baby.
What's it to the baby?
I didn't want to say anything before, but I've been having headaches over the last few days.
Is that why you was at the doctor before?
They said not to worry about anything, but I've got to avoid all stress.
I'm not stressing you that much.
No, but if there is even a chance that we could make things work, do you think we should at least give the classes a try?
I suppose, yeah.
All right, well, there's one down the health centre this afternoon.
You don't need the hassle, I'll go on my own.
Really?
Yeah. Look, if it's going to make you and the baby happy, I'm willing to give it a try.
Perhaps I shouldn't have said anything to him.
Oh, no, it's fine now. We had a chat and we sorted things out.
Good. He should be doing everything he can for you.
I think he will do from now on.
Ah, here's another one. Win £10,000 cash prize by